want to be innovative and new and do something for our community, make sure that it doesn't get canceled.
Small towns are ditching the fire hazards, opting to switch up their traditional 4th of July shows.
You're watching an animation play out in the sky at a scale that's a football field and a half wide by a football field tall.
And dozens of new laws just went into effect in Colorado. We're breaking down the biggest ones that'll impact your wallet.
The fees that went into place today are forever. They're going to be there until somebody repeals those fees.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us at 5 o'clock. I'm Shannon Ogden.
And I'm Jessica Porter. So if you're traveling today for the 4th of July weekend, you will not be alone.
No, AAA says this is going to be the second busiest travel period for this holiday since 2000. 42 million Americans expected to hit the roads, and of course millions of others will be catching flights.
DIA expects nearly 1.2 million passengers to pass through the airport now through Tuesday, July 5th. That's expected to beat 2019's 4th of July numbers before the pandemic. But staffing shortages have airports struggling to keep up with traffic. There have already been hundreds of delays and cancellations over the past 24 hours.
And right now, this is a live look at I-70 near Floyd Hill. It's pretty much been like this all day. AAA says tonight is going to be the busiest time on the roads for the holiday weekend. Nearly 800,000 Coloradans will travel 50 miles or more over this 4th of July weekend. Now tonight there will be early fireworks shows across Colorado, including at Coors Field.
Meteorologist Stacey Donaldson kicks us off tonight. So Stacey, could any rain ruin tonight's show?
I don't think so. I think we're looking good for the rest of tonight, at least here in the Denver metro. Most of those showers taking place to our south. As you see for the rest of this evening, it looks amazing for the Rockies game. 82 degrees at 6 o'clock, 79 by 7 o'clock, and we'll still be in the 70s even as we get toward 10 o'clock with partly cloudy skies. So most of the showers right now are down to our south. Toward Colorado Springs, we have a lot of lightning associated with those, but here in Denver, most of the rain that's to our south is moving to the east, so I don't think it will come right on up into the Denver metro. Off to our west, we still have some rain up in the higher elevation, so if you are getting out of town along I-70, you may have to run the windshield wipers every now and then as these showers move on through. 57 degrees will be our overnight low tonight. I think most of those thunderstorms will be early on and to our south. And then we're looking good for our holiday weekend forecast. I'll have that complete forecast, let you know if we'll see any showers coming up in a few minutes.
All right, thank you, Stacey. And because of wildfire concerns, some cities around the metro are ditching traditional fireworks. Denver 7's Patrick Perez joins us live in Parker. Patrick, Parker is the latest to trade in the fireworks for drones.
Yeah, you know, Shannon, for years people have been coming here to Salisbury Park to watch the 4th of July fireworks display. Well, this year they're going to see something entirely new, and we'll see this could be the future of 4th of July. A fireworks display, a staple of the 4th of July, will be taking a back seat this year in some locations as wildfire concerns force municipalities along the dry west to find alternatives.
This is our typical drone here, of which we have 160 in this truck.
Graham Hill and his company Hire UAV Pro were brought on this year to put on a drone light display in Gibson, Castle Pines, and Parker.
I mean, this is definitely the busiest weekend that we've ever had in our existence.
At Salisbury Park in Parker, Hill's 150 drones are expected to light up the night sky Monday for a 12-minute choreographed Independence Day themed performance.
And I got chills when I saw the preview.
Brooke Spain, Parker's special event manager, says switching from a fireworks display to a drone one for the annual Stars and Stripes celebration was not an easy decision.
We all grew up with fireworks, right? And so at the end of the day, it really came down to we love fireworks, but we want our community to be safe.
Dry conditions in Colorado have shown how quickly a wildfire can spread, and with Parker's fireworks display causing spot fires several times in the past, it's a risk Spain did not want to take this year.
We really want to be innovative and new and do something for our community, make sure that it doesn't get canceled. So this was what we decided.
Hill says his drones are already booked to work New Year's Eve in Colorado, although he can't share the details just yet. And already he's hearing from folks about next 4th of July.
Yeah, being able to give back and let people come out and still have a holiday weekend with their family and have something to do at night. Yeah, it feels pretty good.
So Shannon, you could imagine you take away fireworks from a 4th of July celebration, there are going to be some mixed feelings about this. But the town of Parker tells me they're going to try it out this year. If it works, if they like it, if the crowd likes it, they could potentially bring it back next year. If not, they'll just find something else to do next year. Maybe things will be better by then and we can do the fireworks again. Shannon.
Well, they can do some amazing things with those drones. Looking forward to that. Patrick, thanks very much. And to check out where the 4th of July shows are happening all over Colorado this weekend, just head over to thedenverchannel.com.
Today is the official start of the controversial gathering in northern Colorado by the group Rainbow Family of Living Light. The Forest Service says as of yesterday, more than 4,000 people were already at the gathering site near Craig in the Routt National Forest. About 10,000 are expected to attend, and as of Wednesday, nearly 200 citations had been issued for things like damage to forest and drug possession. Today, qualified families who meet income levels for free or reduced lunch during school's summer break can fill out applications through their districts. To qualify, a family of 4 must earn no more than $36,000 a year for free lunch. It's $51,000 for reduced price. In Colorado, 37% of students qualify for free and reduced lunch. In DPS, it's nearly half of students.
So breakfast and lunch are provided, and hopefully they're getting dinner, but if not, they have breakfast here again the next morning.
Sometimes in the middle of lunch or after school, sometimes in lunch they let us know we're still hungry, and we'd like to do everything we can to make sure they're filled up before they leave.
A lot of students depend on this. Yesterday, the federal pandemic program for free school meals ended. Colorado voters will be asked on the ballot this fall if the state should fund free meals for all kids. And if passed, it wouldn't take effect until the 2023-2024 school year.
July 1st begins the start of a new fiscal year. It's also the day dozens of new laws go into effect.
Denver 7 political reporter Megan Lopez has a rundown of everything that'll impact you.
It was certainly a busy year at the legislature in 2022. Hundreds of bills passed, most of them signed into law, and some taking effect starting Friday. The fentanyl law offering more tools to law enforcement agencies and treatment for addicts kicks in. So does universal pre-K, but that will take a while to stand up. There's more resources for mental health providers, another to change campaign finance rules around school board races, and more. But the new laws people will feel the most are the ones affecting their pocketbooks, like 2 to waive licensing fees for nurses and mental health providers.
It's around $100, for a nurse per se. But that may be a dinner with their spouse. It's not this huge overarching thing, but it's something to give thanks.
Businesses will also see savings. The state is allowing them to keep the sales tax they collect, saving them about $40 million next year. Another new law brings down registration costs for starting a new business to just $1. Drivers will also see savings. One new law will keep DMV fees at their current rate rather than raising them by $2. Another will reduce the cost of registering a vehicle. And one new law is about what won't happen. That gas fee that was supposed to kick in has been delayed for a year.
I don't think that we can solve everything, but I do think that the work that we've done really is going to alleviate some of that.
But the other thing is that all of those fees got backfilled from somewhere else in the budget. So while you might pay less for your DMV registration, you will not get as big a Tabor refund.
But there's also some fee increases to be aware of, like one on delivery products for things like Amazon and DoorDash. That kicks in on Friday. It will add 27 cents onto your bill.
There's that game, that shell game, you follow the P and you're supposed to figure out where it is.
Your Lyft and Uber rides will see 30 cents tacked onto the bill, and car share rentals will see a $2 increase. All that money going to transportation and transit projects.
The real way things are is that the fees that went into place today are forever. They're going to be there until somebody repeals those fees. The savings that Democrats put into place last year are all temporary.
So hold on to your pocketbooks because the new laws will affect them for better and for worse. Megan Lopez, Denver 7.
It's kind of a perfect ending to a perfect season.
Clever shirt now going viral.
My phone, I don't know how much you can see it, but it's been nonstop. I can't control any notification.
We're chatting with the designer who caught the eye of an Avs star and now putting half the proceeds to a good cause.
A few scattered thunderstorms possible tonight, but nice mild temperatures. I'll let you know if we'll see any rain for our 4th of July holiday.
And construction can have a big impact on our environment.
Cement production alone is responsible for 7% of our global CO2 emissions.
One professor at CU is testing a new idea to make those projects greener.
We are breaking down the barriers of scale and of cost to pave the way toward commercialization.